right, I'll take it, guys. 1.8% green day for SoFi stock the day before the company's reporting earnings. So, guys, we have to break down the charts, my thoughts, of course, what I'm looking to do, and where I see SoFi going in the short term. But first, of course, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and get up to 15 stocks for a moo. Listen to this deal, guys. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks and a $30 cash reward, and fund your account at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, and overall, for now, your uninvested cash will earn up to 8.1% APY, which, guys, that is the best deal right now on the market by far. So get your free stocks and your $30 cash reward using that link down below, or go to stocksurfest.com/moo. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. Cheers, by the way. I'm back on these energy drinks, guys. I've been on a little kick lately. I gotta freaking stop them, but cheers. Got my energy drink, and let's get right into the video. So, SoFi, 1.8% green day the day before the company's going to report earnings, and we had, let's see, what's a 1.8% in terms of cents here? 20-cent green day, and we closed at $11.19. And even though we had a green day, guys, pretty much all day we consolidated. That's all we really did. We saw the majority of the green in the pre-market as we gapped up. You guys can see the big gap up here in the pre-market. We gapped up to about $11.20 right as the pre-market started, and we pretty much just chopped there for the rest of the day, right? We chopped around $11.20. We got down, let's see, what was the low? About $11. That was at open. Excuse me, guys. Then we ripped back up to about $11.30. So we were trading between $11.15 to about $11.30 the entire day, this 15-cent window. And again, like I said, the big move came in the morning as we got that gap up, right? And what I'm noticing here on the 5-day, 5-minute chart, let me show you this. We have an ascending triangle right here heading into earnings, which is a very bullish pattern. You guys can see we're making higher lows on this 5-day, 5-minute chart. You guys see all these higher lows here that are being made right into the resistance of about $11.30 to about $11.35. That's a massive level of resistance that we hit. It looks like here on Thursday in the morning, on Friday morning, and we hit it today all day. We got rejected at $11.30. So that's a big spot, and that's what I'm noticing in the very short term, which could be opening us up for a breakout. I'm loving the fact that we have an ascending triangle here, so I'm going to set my alert at $11.40. Mark is at or above, so we'll see if we get a clean cut break above those highs from Friday morning, maybe at some point tomorrow after earnings. We can see here earnings are scheduled again tomorrow morning, the 29th of October. So this looks good, man. We're obviously holding an uptrend. We have a golden cross. We're above the moving averages on the 1-hour chart, pretty much all the time frames that you pull up, right? And again, the fact that we have that ascending triangle is very good. Keep your eyes on that. Set your alert. Mine's at 11:40. And here on the 4-hour chart, obviously we're breaking out. No need to go too deep into that, right? How much more could we talk about that? And here on the 3-year chart, 1175 is the next main figure, or the next big resistance that we're going to hit potentially soon here. That was the high from back in July of 2023. And if this triangle plays out on the 5-day, we break over 1140, maybe they do well on earnings, it pushes up even higher, that would be the next gap to fill, 1175. And then if that were to break, man, I don't even know. What's the next main resistance after 1175? I'm going to have to look at these charts a bit more, guys. Maybe, $13. Looks like that's where we have a candle here from back. When was this? February of 2022. So that's where we hit about 3 years ago at this point. That was resistance all throughout February of 22. Looks like even in January of 22, roughly 13 to about $13.50. So that's where it could go if we break out of 1175. But baby steps, guys, baby steps. Let's test that place first, or let's test that level to begin with, and then we'll see where it goes from that point. So I might as well do another alert for now. At $11.75. Mark is at or above to add another one in addition to $11.40. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And by the way, sign up to the email list. It's free. I'm sending you guys my top 3 stocks every Monday. I actually sent an email out earlier today. Again, it's free. Just use that link in the description box. Put your first name and your email. And again, I'm sending you guys my top 3 stocks. No spam, no BS, just straight up value. So sign up using the link in the description box down below. So Sofi did this 1.8% green day in the midst of a pretty strong day for the stock market. We had the other indexes, or not the other indexes. We didn't talk about any indexes, but we had the U.S. indexes all in the green. The S&P 500 went up around 0.3%, continuing its sideways trading that we have been seeing over the last 2 weeks pretty much at this point. You guys can see if I pull up the channel tool, give me a second here. We've pretty much been trading between 585 and about 577, 578. You can see that we've been trading sideways really ever since the 11th of October. So a lot of this month has been flat, which you guys might not remember, but I mentioned this in early October, I believe, that I wouldn't be surprised if we had a flat month or even a red month this month, considering how in September we had a very good month. And typically stocks in September historically don't do that well. So the fact that we had a big September, a lot of stocks went up. My prediction for October was to be a flat month, or maybe slightly in the red, or even slightly in the green. Not a crazy green month, right? And it looks like that's pretty much what we got. We had some green early in October rather, and now we've been flat for the last 2 to 3 weeks, as you guys can see on the 1 hour, and that's just on the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. The Dow and the Russell have actually been uptrending in October. Those are, two different animals there. But we can see Triple Q's been flat for a majority of this month. But we can see here the Dow actually was ripping all of October up until about a week ago, when then it started to sell off a bit, but we're still up on the month on the Dow Jones. And the Russell, same thing. We saw a big push up until about a week and a half ago. Then we sold off a bit, but now we're starting to push as the Russell had a 1.6% green day today. So it looks like we're starting to pop yet again. Indexes, guys, needless to say, had a very good day, and the VIX went under 20 points today, down 2.6% on the day as we're getting closer and closer to Election Day. Yeah, it's about to get real, guys. So what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Run the likes up. Make sure to subscribe. And check out my other channel, Stas Talks Money or Stas Surfez. Check it out. Link down below. I'm doing different personal finance reaction type of videos there, and they're actually doing very well. They're starting to pop off, guys. So check out my second channel. Link down below. And shout out to everybody that's joined the Patreon, where I'm building out my private portfolio. There's a Discord. You get my charts and ideas throughout the week, and every single move I make in that portfolio, you guys get it, and I'm putting money in every single week, fresh capital, buying stocks, and yeah, there's a lot of value on the Patreon. I made 3 posts today, so check out the link down below or go to stasurfest.com/Patreon, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.